Burdow, 6'6". Tip in the air. It's going to be controlled by, well, Jade Blake's going to grab it on the way down, and you can't do that. As the tip went up in the air, and nobody really got a hand on it, and came right back into the hands of Jaden Blake, and that's a violation. And Bismarck St. Mary's will have the basketball as the Saints put it into play. Out front with the basketball, Luke Hogue. Hogue throws it up for grabs, and there's Dinius to steal it away. Turnover number 1 against St. Mary's, so down court with the basketball comes Dickinson High. Dinius goes inside, trying to get it to Blake, and we've got a kicking the ball violation. Hitting the foot on it that time. Lucas Hogue tried to kick it away, and can't do that. Luke has a smile on his face as Dickinson High will put the ball back into play. Inbounds pass comes to Gabbard. Gabbard on the dribble, looks down low for Blake, bounces it into him. Blake's got the inside position, misses the layup. Rebound comes back to Blake. He's going to put it up, doesn't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line, and he'll be at the line to shoot 2. So Jaden Blake will be shooting 2 at the free throw line. Missed initially, got the rebound back, and now we'll be at the line to shoot 2. Looking for our first score of the ball game, just 34 seconds into it. And Blake will be at the line shooting 2 shots. That personal going against Lance Getz, so Getz will pick up the personal, his first. Blake's free throw attempt, high arch, is up and good as he gets it home. They'll get another. Dickinson High with a 1-0 lead early on. One more shot coming. Again, ready at the line. This one is on the way, and this one comes off the back iron. Not good. Derek Frank high in the air with the offensive rebound. Out to Gabbard from 2-point land. That's not good. Dinius all alone lays it up and in. Jason Dinius just snuck in on the weak side, picked up the rebound, and Dickinson High off to a 3-0 lead over St. Mary's. Down court with the basketball comes Luke Hogue. Hogue leaves it right-hand side for Barth. Barth, top of the key, back to Hogue. Hogue tries to penetrate, comes in the paint, gets the pass off to Getz. His shot blocked away. Nope, they're going to say it wasn't blocked away. It was touched last by St. Mary's. So Getz's shot not good, and Dickinson High will get the basketball back with 7:10 remaining to play first quarter. Midgets with an early 3-0 lead. Jason Dinius down court, left side, drops it off to Derek Frank on the wing. Frank top the key. Dinius right wing now to Karn. Karn looks inside, nothing doing, brings it to Gabbard, free throw line. Gabbard to Frank. Frank gets it back off to Karn. 16-footer by Karn, way too strong, and over the back will come Dinius as he tries to tap it up over the defender. That had him screened out good on the boards, and he gets the over the back call, so that'll be number 1 against Dinius, and Dickinson High picks up the personal, and St. Mary's gets the basketball back. Down court with the basketball comes Luke Hogue. Hogue will bring it across the timeline. Hogue with the basketball, left side. Drops the pass off to Dupont. Dupont holds it on above his head, swings it left-hand side now to Burdow. Burdow drops it back off to Barth. Barth is going to go inside, the ball over the head. He thought Dupont was going to go down low. Dupont kind of stopped. The pass went over his head and out of bounds. Turnover number 2 against St. Mary's, and the basketball comes back to Dickinson High. Dinius will bring it down court, 3-0. Dickinson High with the lead. Dinius, they clear it out for him to the basket, one-on-one. Good defensive play. Getz blocks it away as he comes over and rejects it, and now the Saints have it tipped away and out of bounds as they try to get it down court in a hurry on the break. One of the midgets got a hand on it and tapped it out of bounds, so the basketball goes back to Bismarck St. Mary's. 6:17 left to go in the first quarter. 3-0. Dickinson High with the lead. Hogue with the inbounds pass. Comes around Gabbard in the paint. If it goes, it counts. It does not, but Gabbard will pick up the personal, and that will be his first, team second. It'll be 2-shot situation, so Luke Hogue will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for St. Mary's as they try and get on the scoreboard here with 6:15 remaining to play in quarter number 1, and Dickinson High with an early 3-0 lead. Hogue readies himself. Free throws up off the back iron, not good, so he'll try again. One more shot coming for Hogue at the line. And a couple of bounces, takes aim. This one up, not good again, so the Saints 0 of 2 at the line. Karn clears the defensive board, outlets it to Dinius. Dinius pushes it down the left side, takes a look down low for Blake, not there, drops it out front instead to Frank, top the key, now right side Karn. Top of the key, they bring it to Gabbard. Gabbard back to Dinius. Dinius with the basketball, takes a look inside, keeps the dribble alive, now picks it up, goes, baseline to Frank. Now back out to Gabbard, to Karn. Karn with the basketball off to Dinius. Dinius back off to Frank. Frank gets the pass to Gabbard. He has the ball stripped away. Gabbard with a desperation three-pointer as the shot clock just about expired. A touch last by St. Mary's, and the basketball will go back to Dickinson High. into the ball game now for the Dickinson High Midgets, making his first appearance. Brent Wolf. Gabbert will check out and take a breather. Inbounds pass to Wolf. His shot blocked away. Gets it back. Misses the layup again. And now we'll pick up the personal. Brent Wolf with a couple of great looks. Couldn't get it to go down. And picks up the personal, trying to get it back the third time. And picks up his first, team's third. Down court with the basketball for Bismarck St. Mary's comes Luke Hogue. 3-0 Dickinson High with the lead. Saints still looking for their first points. Alley-oop to DuPong. He lays it up and in. Nice play. On the weak side, they ran that pick, and then he just sprang down. They alley-ooped it up and in, and DuPong laid it up and in. 3-2 is our score. With the basketball inside, Blake. He is free. Spins, turns, lays it up and in. Jaden Blake with the basket. Dickinson High's lead again is 3 at 5-2 with the basketball. Brian Verdal. Verdal keeps it on the wing, but the 3-second violation against the Saints. That will be their third turnover of the night. And the basketball will go back to Dickinson High. Troy Coppinger into the ball game as Derek Frank will take a breather. And down court with the basketball come the Midgets. They set it up. Coppinger, top of the key, gets it to Karn. Karn to Dinius. Dinius takes a look down low. Now directs traffic as he wants somebody to come out top. Now he's going to put Blake back down low. Gets it to Coppinger. Left side, Karn. Karn gets it to Brent Wolf. Wolf off to Dinius at the free throw line. Dinius skips across court to Karn on the baseline. Karn will bring it back out on the dribble to the wing. Goes inside to Blake from 12 off the glass. He's got 2 more. Good patience by the Midgets, and Jaden Blake the recipient of that patience as they put it up and in and lead now by a score of 7-2. Inside, gets over Blake, puts it up, not good. Coppinger clears it off quickly to Dinius. Dinius pushes it down court, comes right side to Karn. Karn to Wolf, out front to Coppinger. Coppinger to Dinius. Dinius inside to Blake from 17 off the glass, too strong. Coppinger will yank it out of there on the offensive boards. And he gets the basketball back. Top the key, Karn. Left side, they go to Dinius. Dinius on the dribble drive. 15-footer is up, not good. St. Mary's comes out of there with the rebound, and it's going to be controlled by the Saints. Luke Hogue, and Hogue will bring it down court. 3.5 minutes, remaining to play. First quarter, Dickinson High 7-2. Inside, good defensive play by Brett Wolf as he strips the ball away, and Dickinson High comes up with the steal. That'll be turnover number 4 against the St. Mary Saints. Right side, Blake with the basketball. Off to Brent Wolf. Top the key, Dinius. To Karn. Free throw line jumper by Karn doesn't go down, and the rebound's going to be taken off and controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. Luke Hogue brings it down court. Kind of gets into trouble with his own man. Now skips across court to Barth. Jeez. Barth goes inside, turning and shooting. Missing the shot from in close is Brian Verdal. The 6'6 sophomore. That one kind of off the side iron, off the back iron, and now into the hands of Jason Dinius. Dinius brings it down court, top of the key, goes to Brent Wolf. Wolf, left side to Troy Coppinger. Inside, Blake is free, lays it up and in off the glass. Good entry pass, Coppinger to Blake. Jaden Blake with 7, and Dickinson High leads it by a score of 9-2 over Bismarck St. Mary's. Down court with the basketball comes Hogue. Hogue leaves it left-hand side, gets it off there to DuPont. DuPont to Verdal. Cross court, throws it into the bleachers. Dangerous pass, and Gerald Vetter wants a 20-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. 2:17 left to go in the first quarter. Dickinson 9-9. Bismarck St. Mary's 2 back in 30 seconds. Back in. I apologize. I'm fighting a little bit of a cold, and every once in a while the old throat gives out, but the Midgets will have the basketball. Coppinger with the basketball to Gabbert. To Frank, 17-footer by Frank, not good. Rebound, Coppinger gets him on the arm as he tries to come over the back that time of Bismarck St. Mary's, Josh Quibby, and will pick up the personal. That will be his first. That's already 14 personals against Dickinson High. 2 minutes remaining to play. First quarter, Dickinson High 9, Bismarck St. Mary's 2. A little bit of pressure now by Dickinson High. Across the timeline, the Saints throw it away again as DuPont threw it right between Quibby and also between Hogue, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover 5, Bismarck St. Mary's. And the basketball back to Dickinson High with 1:54 remaining. First quarter down court. Gabbard to Brent Wolf to Coppinger. He's going to set from home run range and got it. A three-pointer for Troy Coppinger as he buries the tray, and it's a 12-2 lead for Dickinson High. With the basketball, right side, Hogue gets it into the offensive end, comes around Coppinger to the baseline, has the ball poked away and out of bounds by Coppinger, and St. Mary's will put it back into play from underneath their own basket. 1:31 remaining to play. First quarter, it is a 12-2 lead for Dickinson High over Bismarck St. Mary's. Inbounds pass stolen away by Brent Wolf, turnover number 6. Brent Wolf will bring it down court, right side to Gabbard. Baseline to go. Emmerich also into the ball game now for Dickinson High. They go into Emmerich. He puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, has the shot blocked away, gets it back, blocked away again, and finally controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. Here come the Saints. Barth with the basketball. Out to Hogue. Hogue. He's going to pull up from three-point range. His shot is not good. Rebound pulled down inside by the Saints, but over the back was Quibby in the process of getting the rebound, so he'll pick up the personal. And the ball will go back to Dickinson High. Down court, Gabbard comes with the basketball. Left side, Coppinger. Down low, the ball tipped away as he tried to get it to Frank on the baseline. So we'll reset the shot clock and give the ball back to Dickinson High. They'll put it back into play. Coppinger will along the baseline. Brings it into Brent Wolf. He's free from three. His shot doesn't go. Ball battled for inside. Frank had a hand on it but couldn't control it. Down court come the Saints. 12-footer off the glass is up and good by Josh Quibby. Makes it a 12-4 ball game. Coppinger, another three-pointer. This one too strong. Gabbard with the rebound to Frank. His shot's going to be blocked away. And the ball will go back to Dickinson High. Inbounds pass comes into Brent Wolf. Wolf with the basketball on the dribble. Comes out front. Leaves it right-hand side for Gabbard. Baseline. Gabbard has the ball poked away. Back out front now to Wolf. Wolf off to Coppinger. Coppinger to Gabbard. Gabbard penetrates in the lane from 8. Shot looks short. That misses everything. Ball going to be saved inbounds. Controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. And down court come the Saints. Three-pointer by Frank at the buzzer won't go. Or by Barth, excuse me, at the buzzer won't go. And that is the end of our first quarter. We've gone through 1. Dickinson High 12. Bismarck St. Mary's 4. We're back in 1 minute on KDIS. High hits just 5 of 20 from the floor. 1 of 2 from the line. Did not turn it over. St. Mary's just 2 of 7 from the floor. 0 of 2 from the line. They had 6 turnovers. Dinius with the basketball out front to Blake. Now off to Gabbard. Gabbard to Karn. Top of the key. Right side, Dinius. He drives a three-pointer. That's up and good. Jason Dinius with 5 points on the night. Dickinson High's lead is 11, and that is their biggest of the night, 15-4. Down court with the basketball. Right-hand side. Here's Hogue. Hogue drops the pass off now to Quibby. Quibby left side to Dupont. Dupont looking down low. Nobody to go to. Brings it back out now to Verdau. Verdau off to Barth. Barth backdoor. Gets the pass off, and the basket by Barth is up and good. So Dan Barth, or let's check that. Luke Hogue, excuse me, has his first basket of the night. So Hogue with the basket left side. Dinius. Dinius double team, kicks it off to Gabbard, but it's batted loose. Hogue with the steal. Turnover 1. Dickinson. Here come the Saints down court with the basketball. Hogue. Hogue, top of the key, right side, leaves it for Barth. Barth holds it high above his head. Free throw line extended. Now they get the pass off. Top of the key, Dupont. Dupont to Hogue. Hogue turns, free throw line, turnaround jump shot in and out, not good. And Jaden Blake will come down with the rebound. So Blake will come out of there with the defensive board. Gets it to Gabbard. Back to Blake. Top of the key. Now off to Dinius. Dinius to Karn. Karn back off to Gabbard. He's alone from three-point range. His shot's going to be short. Gets his own rebound, and he'll bring it back out and reset the offense off to Frank. Frank from 15. His shot is up too strong. Blake with the rebound. Fakes, puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, puts it up, not good, but he'll go to the free throw line. And Jaden will be at the line to shoot 2. Blake 7 points in the first quarter. First trip to the line here in the second quarter. He's 1 of 2 on the night. Getz getting ready to check back into the ball game. Travis Reidinger making his first appearance tonight. So Reidinger checks into the ball game for the Saints. And Getz checks back in also for the Saints. Lance in the starting lineup tonight. And Blake at the line will shoot two. First one is up and good. Jade now with 8 points. Dickinson High's lead is 10, 16-6, looking to match their biggest lead of the first half with the free throw here by Blake. This one is up, and this one is good. 17-6, second time the Midgets have led by 11, and down court with the basketball. Right-hand side comes Barth. Barth has the ball poked away by Dinius, now regains control of it out of the dribble. Looks left side, gets the pass off there. Goes quickly now to Quibby. Quibby goes inside, gets against Blake, lays it up, not good. Rebound taken down by Jaden Blake. He'll outlet the pass off to Karn. Karn takes a dribble, then goes back to Dinius, and Dinius will bring the basketball down court across the timeline. Dinius comes to the wing, back out front to Karn. Karn skips it off to Gabbard. Three-pointer by Gabbard is up. That is not good. Rebound battle for, and it's going to be controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. Down court in a hurry come the Saints. Ridinger on the drive. Let's see if they count it. Yes, they do. Nice move by Ridinger. The senior at 6'1". Gets the basket to go and gets to go to the free throw line. So he has his first 2 points of the night. Makes it a 17-8 Dickinson High lead. Gabbard checks out. Brent Wolf checks back into the ball game for Dickinson High. And Ridinger at the line, trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw up, not good. Saints now 0-3. There's Blake with another rebound for Dickinson High as he clears it off the defensive boards. Gets it to Brent Wolf. Wolf brings it down court. Back out front to Frank. Frank, right side, Karn. Karn looking down low, goes instead on the free throw line area. Gets it off there to Dinius. To the floor with the basketball goes Brent Wolf. He gets it back on the wing to Karn. Karn, baseline Frank. Frank looks down low for Blake. Brings him instead to Dinius. Now they go in low to Blake. Blake from 12 off the glass. In and out, not good. Frank rebound, not good. Tipped out of bounds. Touched last by the Saints. So the basketball will go back to Dickinson High. Quickly up off the Saints bench, checking into the ball game, Tom Kettleson. So Kettleson checks in. Verdal will check out. Also checking in for Bismarck St. Mary's will be Dupont, and Barth will check out. Ball will be put into play by Karn. Gets it into Brent Wolf. Wolf with the basketball. Looks down low. They pop it into Blake. He's triple team. Puts it up. Counted. And he'll go to the line. He had 3 guys hanging on him and still managed to get the shot up and in. He now has 11 points, and he'll be at the line. And he will shoot one shot. 19-8 again. Dickinson High in the lead by 11. Third time they have led by that margin. That has been their biggest lead. 5:02 remaining to play. First half. Free throw attempt by Blake is up, and Jaden's got the free throw down. He's now 4 of 5 tonight from the line. Dickinson High enjoys their biggest lead of the ball game, 12 points. Down court with the basketball. Dupont gets it inside to Getz. Getz kicks it back on the wing now. Gets it to Ridinger. Ridinger comes to the baseline. Penetrates inside. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Travis Ridinger on the baseline as he got free. Came underneath the basket, back out the other side, and hooked it up and in. They go inside to Blake. Blake double teamed again, and he's going to be grabbed down low. That time Ridinger got him on the arm. So it should be bonus time for Dickinson High. 20-10. Dickinson High by 10. 4:38 remaining to play in the first half. And at the line, Jaden Blake will shoot the 1+1. Want the officials over there. We got an officials timeout. Play for Dickinson High. It's Wolf, Dinius, Karn, Frank, and Blake. Inbounds pass to Brent Wolf. They look in low to Blake. Blake kicks it off to Dinius. Dinius fakes from 3, fires from 12, and it's not going to go. Rebound battle 4, and St. Mary's will control it. Down court with the basketball comes Ridinger. Ridinger spins, drops the pass off on the wing to Dupont, and now a 3-second violation again. Getz got in that lane, and he just doesn't get out of there, and he got caught at it again. Turnover number 7, St. Mary's. And Dinius will bring it down court. Troy Compinger getting set on our next break to check in for Dickinson High. Out front, Karn with the basketball. Karn left side, Wolf. Inside, Wolf throws it right into the hands of Dupont. That's turnover number 2, Dickinson High. Down court come the Saints. Dupont with the basketball. Looks to his right, drops it instead to his left. Gets it off there to Kettleson. Back on the left wing, the pass comes off to Quibby. Quibby with the basketball. Takes a look around. Quibby bounces it back out front now to Ridinger. Ridinger cross court. Goes to Getz. Getz bounces it down low. It's the pass down low to Quibby. Cross court. Now it comes to Ridinger. Ridinger penetrates inside. He's going to be grabbed by, well, let's see who's going to grab him. Karn or Brant Wolf, one of the two. Looks like Kurt Karn will pick it up. Be a two-shot situation. Karn will check out. That's his first personal. And at the free throw line shooting will be Travis Reidinger, who's come off the bench. Done a nice job tonight. A couple of baskets, 4 points. He's leading the Saints in scoring. Free throws up and not good. St. Mary's now 0 of 4 from the line. Brian Verdau checks back into the ball game. And at the free throw line, second one by Reidinger, up, not good again. Rebound comes off to Brant Wolf, and Dickinson High controls it. 3.5 minutes left to play. First half, 20-10. Dickinson High in the lead. Wolf gets it to Dinius. He's going to fire another three-pointer. That doesn't go. And the rebound's going to be taken down and controlled. Dickinson High now just 2 of 8 from three-point range. Right side, Reidinger fakes, baseline drive from 12, puts it up and in. Reidinger now with 6 points, 20-12. Bismarck St. Mary's back to within 8. Down court with the basketball. Dinius out front to Frank. Frank gets it back to Brant Wolf. Wolf looking down low, kicks it off to Coppinger. He nearly loses the handle on it. He does lose the handle on it. They're still loose, and finally Coppinger's going to control it. And Coppinger will bring it down court. Comes behind the back on the dribble across the timeline. Goes baseline to Brant Wolf. Wolf with the basketball. Stops from 15. His shot blocked, but Reidinger got him on the arm, so it'll be a two-shot situation. So we've got 2 shots coming. And there'll be, bonus. No, still should allow 2 shots. Okay, he was in the act of shooting. Barth will check him. That personal is going to go against Quibby. That is already his third. Will be Brett Wolf. Wolf looking for his first points of the night. 20-12. Dickinson High by 8 over Bismarck St. Mary's. Free throw by Wolf, not good. It has not been a pretty shooting night for either team, really, from the floor or from the free throw line. One more shot coming. This one for Brant Wolf is on the way and is up, and it is good as he gets 1 of 2 at the line. Down court with the basketball. You've got to reach him. That'll go against Coppinger, and it'll be bonus time now for St. Mary's as Coppinger grabs Jason Dupont on the arm and picks up the personal. So Dupont picks up number 1, or picks up the opportunity to go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. Dupont tonight, a basket for 2 points. St. Mary's 0 of 5 at the line. Eric Frank will check out of the basketball game, so Frank checks out. Karn checks back in. And at the free throw line, readying himself is Dupont. His effort is up and good. He now has 3 points. St. Mary's now 1 of 6 at the line. 21-13. Dickinson High by 8 points. 2:43 left to go. First half of action. Second free throw is up. This one rims around and drops in. So Dupont now makes it a 21-14 ball game. Dickinson High by 7. Here comes Gabbert down court. Looking down low, nothing doing. Goes to Coppinger, off to Karn. Karn tried to get it inside, and it's going to be batted away and out of bounds as they tried to get it to Gabbert on the baseline, but Dupont got a hand on it and poked it away. Good pressure by the Saints on that trip defensively. Inbounds pass comes into Coppinger. He's free from 17. He fires from there. That won't go down, and the rebound is going to be taken off and controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. Midgets trying to get something going offensively from outside, and they simply cannot. Left-hand side, Barth with the basketball. Barth out front to Pong, inside Verdau, down low. It's batted loose and stolen as they tried to get it to Kettleson. Turnover number 8 against St. Mary's. Here comes Gabbert on the dribble drive to the basket. He'll go strong, and he'll draw the personal. That'll go against Dupont, and Sean Gabbert, scoreless on the night, will be at the line. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. It is bonus time now. Luke Hogue getting ready to check back in, so Hogue checks in. Dupont with his second will check out with just over 2 minutes remaining to play in the first half of this basketball game. Free throw by Gabbert is up, not good. Rebound going to be taken down and controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. Down court with the basketball. Across the timeline in the paint. Nice underhand scoop, but a traveling violation called. Pretty move, but Travis Reidinger just took one too many steps, and that's turnover number 9 against Bismarck St. Mary's. Gabbert brings it down court. Gabbert, Wolf, Karn, Blake, and Coppinger right now. Nearly thrown away again. Gabbert gets it off to Coppinger. Off to Blake. Blake puts it on the floor, and he's going to be grabbed inside. And we'll shoot the 1-and-1. Into the ball game comes Jason Dinius. Grant Wolf will check out. Jaden Blake tonight, 4 of 5 from the line. He has 12 points here in the first half. 8 in the first quarter, 5 in the, let's make it, 8 in the first quarter. And 4 in the second quarter. Free throw attempt upcoming for Jaden. This one is up and good. Jaden now 5 of 6 at the line, 4 of 7 from the floor. He has 13 points here in the first half. 22-14. Dickinson High lead is 8. Their biggest lead has been 12. They've led all the way in this one. Second free throw's up. This one is short. Off iron, not good. Rebound going to be taken down. Controlled by St. Mary's. An 8-point lead for the Midgets over the Saints with 1:40 remaining to play in the first half of this basketball game. Dan Barth underneath gets it to Reidinger. Missed the wide open layup. They ran that weak side alley-oop again, and Reidinger was right up on the rim but couldn't get it to drop in. And the rebound taken down by Dinius. Dinius goes inside. Blake turns from 15. His shot is off iron, not good. Follows it up, not good. Follows it up again. Boy, that's the way you get after a missed shot. Blake missed from 15. Tried to tap it in as he hustled after it right off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Got it back and tried to tap it in again, and that time drew the personal, so he'll be at the line. And he has been busy at the free throw line tonight, hitting 5 of 7 from the line. He has 13 points. 22-14 is the score. Blake readies himself. First of 2 on the way. It's good. And we'll get another. 23-14 is our score. Emmerich will check in for Jaden Blake. If Jaden hits the free throw. This one is up, and this one is good. So Blake, 15 first half points. 24-14, Dickinson High by 10. Emmerich in. Dickinson High has played 9 ball players here in the first half. Right-hand side, Hogue with the basketball, gets it back off to Barth. Dan Barth, the sophomore, will set the offense against a 2-3 zone with 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining to play first half. Dickinson High by 10. Baseline, Kettleson can't hang on to it. Turnover number 10. Bismarck St. Mary's, and the basketball goes back, and Gerald Vetter just kind of leans back and takes a deep breath. Saints have had some unforced turnovers tonight, and that was one there as it just went right in and out of the hands of Kettleson and out of bounds. Here comes Dinius to the wing, brings it back out front to Pravatsky. Pravatsky off to Coppinger. Coppinger's all alone. They're going to leave him alone. He shoots the three-pointer. That is way short. And the rebound's going to be taken down. That barely drew iron. Dickinson High now tonight has put up 9 3-pointers. They're 2 of 9 from three-point range. Right-hand side with the basketball. Barth will fire up a three-pointer. That doesn't go down. Emmerich high in the air, clears off the defensive board. Kettleson steals it away and puts it up and in. Kettleson with the steal. Turnover 3, Dickinson High. Nice effort by Kettleson. He never gave up on the basketball. Now the Saints come up with the steal. Down court, Hogue comes. He lays it up and in. So Hogue with the basket on Dickinson High's 4th turnover. And just like that, the Saints are back to within 6, 24-18 with 10 seconds remaining. Stolen away again. This time it's stolen away by Barth. Down to 4 seconds. Gets it off. Three-pointer by Reidinger at the buzzer. Won't go. Rebound battle 4, and that's going to be the end of the first half. But a nice run by St. Mary's, taking advantage of some Dickinson High turnovers and converting them into points. And the Saints work their way back into this one. Our score at halftime, it is Dickinson High 24, Bismarck St. Mary's 18. Let's take a 2-minute basketball. The Saints will have the basketball chance to get within 4 points with a 2-pointer, 3 with a 3-pointer. That will be as close as they have been in a long time, since it was about 5-2 in this basketball game. But the ball thrown away, and St. Mary's has been plagued by the turnovers tonight. They have 11 of them. Down court with the basketball comes Jason Dinius. Dinius out front to Gabbert. Gabbert with the basketball to Karn. Karn comes right side, drives. He'll put up the shot, not good, but Kurt is fouled. And Kurt will go to the free throw line, and he'll be at the line to shoot 2. Special thanks to Nate Coppinger. Got me some water for my throat. As I said, we've been battling through a bit of a cold here, and that first quarter was a struggle. I thought I was going to have to UPS Jim Dahl up here to finish the ball game, but we're making it much better now, and we thank Nate for that. At the free throw line, Karn's effort is up and not good. He'll get another. This one is up, and this one is short. Oh, Dickinson High. It's one of those nights. They just cannot get things going offensively, and they, as we said, still managed to lead 24-18, but really struggling from the floor and a bit from the free throw line of this ball game. Have played the solid defense, and that has been a consistent for them all year long. And again tonight, limiting St. Mary's to just 18 points in the first half. Inside drive, the shot is up and not good. Reidinger, another nice move. Boy, he moves well on the baseline, but couldn't convert the basket down court. Gabbard has the ball, go off to Dinius. Dinius deep in the corner, gets it back off to Karn. Karn, boy, St. Mary's dropping three guys around Jaden Blake. Now they get it back to Gabbard. Gabbard to Dinius. Dinius has the ball kicked away as he tried to get it into Blake as he got single coverage that time. And they tried to get it down low to him and kicked it away. So Dickinson High will have the basketball back. Kurt Karn will put it into play from underneath his own basket. Inbounds pass comes into Gabbard. Gabbard penetrates in the lane, lays it up, not good, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Gabbard scoreless tonight. He's the midget's second leading scorer on the season behind Jaden Blake, and he has yet to score in this ball game. Let's see if it was on the drive or on the shot. Well, they're going to say on the drive, so there'll be no free throw shot. Dickinson High's Kurt Karn will put the ball into play. Karn looking out front, brings it to Frank. Frank looking down low into Blake. Blake posts up, has his shot blocked away. Nicely done that time by Verdal from behind, and down court with the basketball comes St. Mary's across the timeline. Saints will set it up. Barth with the basketball. Top of the key to Verdal. Verdal gets the pass off. Dupont drives down the lane, puts it up. Player control as he runs over the top of one of the midget defenders. And Dickinson High will get the basketball back. Turnover number 12 against Bismarck St. Mary's. And the basketball goes back to Dickinson High. And for Dupont, that will be his third. Dinius brings it down court. Left side, Gabbard. Gabbard inside to Blake. He turns from 15 off the glass. He's got it. Jaden Blake now with 17 points on the night. 26-18, Dickinson High by 8. Left-hand side with the basketball. Here comes Reidinger. Nice spin move in the paint. Off the glass. Got it. Pretty move by Travis Reidinger as he put it up and in. Reidinger, 8 points now tonight for St. Mary's. The right side, Dinius, he's double teamed, comes through it. They've got Blake wide open underneath. Plays it up, not good, but he'll draw the personal. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. 26-20, Dickinson High by 6. And at the line will be Jaden Blake, copping her in. Frank will check out of the ball game. Dickinson High with Gabbard, Dinius, Coppinger, Karn, and Blake. Free throw attempt up and coming. This one by Blake is up, looks a bit short, and it is as it comes off the side of the basket. I'll give another. Blake now on the night, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. He's got one more coming. This one is up, and this one is good. Jade now with 18 points on the night, 27-20. Dickinson High by 7. Pressure put on again by the midgets. Across the timeline comes Hogue, and Blake trying for the steal. Gets a piece of the arm that time with number 21, Jeff Schmidt, into the ball game. So Blake will pick it up. And Dickinson High picks up their first as a team. And the basketball will go back to Bismarck St. Mary's. Inbounds pass comes to Hogue. Now back to Barth. He's going to set from three-point range. That's not good. Karn battling for the rebound. Will have a jump ball, and the arrow will favor Dickinson High. Neither team with a lot of success tonight from three-point range or from the floor. As we said, it has been a struggle for both teams tonight. But St. Mary's shooting much better than Dickinson High. Right side, Gabbard double teamed. And reaching around, picking it up will be Hogue. She reaches in from behind and picks up the personal on Gabbard. So the basketball back to Dickinson High. That's already St. Mary's 5th team personal here in the third quarter. Inbounds pass comes in. Gabbard goes to Blake. He's wide open, lays it up and in as he went strong to the hoop. Good pass inside. 20 points now for Jaden Blake. 29-20. Dickinson High with the lead. 5:15 remaining to play. Out front with the basketball. Left side. It is Barth. Barth bounces at free throw line to Verdal. Stolen away by Gabbard. Turnover 13. Gabbard on the dribble drive. Spins inside. Has it blocked away, but we've got a whistle and a personal. That'll go against St. Mary's. Their 13th turnover. That defense again for Dickinson High doing a good job trying to spark the offense. Gabbert scoreless. He'll be at the line to shoot 2 tonight. His first trip to the free throw line in the basketball game. Sean readies himself. Free throw is up. Not good. Gabbert now 0 of 5 from the floor, 0 of 1 from the line. Not a typical night for Sean Gabbert. He'll get one more. This one is up, and this one is good. So he gets 1 of 2. Brent Wolf will check in. Gabbert will check out of the basketball game. Dickinson High's lead is back to 10 now at 30-20. Inbounds pass comes in. Barth gets some pressure, gets it back to Verdau. Verdau goes back to Barth. Down court to Kettleson. Now back on the wing it comes to Luke Hogue. And Hogue will get it set up offensively for St. Mary's against that 2-3 zone for Dickinson. They go to Barth. He's going to fire another three-pointer. That doesn't go down. Rebound, Blake will come out of there with it. St. Mary's now 0 of 7 from three-point range. Dickinson High's at just 2 of 9. So run only 2 of 16 three-pointers made tonight. Blake free inside from 12. Fadeaway shot, can't get it to go. Karn with the rebound. He has his shot blocked away. And the rebound's going to be taken down by the Saints. They'll bring it down court. And Hogue will set it up offensively. Gets the pass off left side to Schmidt. Schmidt now to Barth. Barth back out front. Gets the pass off to Hogue. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt drops it off quickly to Verdau. His shot blocked away by Blake. That's Blake's second blocked shot of the night on this one on Verdau. And down court comes Dickinson High with 4 minutes left to play. They cleared out. Dinius 1-on-1 to the basket. His shot blocked away by Verdau. Good play by Verdau as he came back and blocked Dinius' shot to the floor. And Karn will put it into play. Karn looks down inside for Dinius. Now pops it out to Coppinger. Coppinger takes a look inside. Now looks baseline. Still dribbling the basketball. Brings it out front to Wolf. Wolf gets the pass off. They go right side Dinius. Dinius holds it high above his head. Brings it cross court to Coppinger. Coppinger drops it back to Dinius. Dinius fakes from 3. Penetrates inside. He loses the handle on it. Still loose on the floor. It's going to roll out of bounds and touched last by Bismarck St. Mary's. So the basketball back to Dickinson High. Into the ball game comes Lance Getz. Checking out will be Verdau. 30-20. Dickinson High with the lead. Getz now is ready to go. Is getting that shoe tied. Now Troy Huber says, go ahead and finish up the job. Now he's ready to go. Inbounds pass. Karn will put it into play. Gets it into Brant Wolf. Wolf takes a look inside. Goes to Dinius. Dinius off to Blake. Blake drives strong to the basket and slams it home. Strong power move by Blake with the slam straight down, and he puts it up and in. Blake now with 22 points. 32-20. Dickinson High again matching their biggest lead. We've got a whistle and a personal. That'll go against the Midgets. Sean Gabbert getting ready to check into the ball game. After personal will go against Dickinson High's Brant Wolf, and that will be his third, team second. Dinius checks out. Gabbert checks back in. St. Mary's will put it into play right below us here in the press box. Inbounds pass comes in to Luke Hogue. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Third quarter, 32-20. Dickinson High by a dozen. Right-hand side with the basketball. DuPont gets it back out front. Three-pointer in and out. Not good that time. Blake with the rebound. The three-pointer missed by Quibby. And down court with the outlet comes Brant Wolf. Spins away from the pressure. Goes baseline to Coppinger. That's a three-pointer. That's not good. Rebound battle. 4-touch last by Jaden Blake. It goes out of bounds. And the basketball back to Bismarck St. Mary's. Dickinson High now just 20% from beyond the three-point arc. St. Mary's 0% from beyond the three-point arc. They are 0 of 7 or 0 of 8. Dickinson High is in on just 2 of 10. Left side with the basketball. It's thrown away. Gabbert with the steal. Turnover 14. Here comes Gabbert on the drive. Lays it up. Count it, and he'll go to the line. And Gerald Venner wants a timeout. Dickinson High opens up a 14-point lead. 34-20. Let's take a 1-minute timeout here on Kitty Hikes Dickinson. 2:51 left to go in quarter number 3. Dickinson High 34 and Bismarck St. Mary's 20. Full timeout. We're back in a minute. The third quarter, they have put up a total of 10 shots, hit 4 of 10, 40%. That's torrid for them in this ball game. Free throw by Gabbert, in and out, not good. And he misses the back half possibility of a three-point play, and the Saints clear the rebound off. Left side with the basketball. It's Quibby. Quibby goes to Luke Hogue. Hogue goes inside. Getz has his shot blocked away by Blake. Blake's third block shot of the night. Rebound controlled by Dickinson High finally, and Brent Wolf will bring it down court. He gets a little double team pressure, slips away from it, goes to Coppinger, off to Gabbert. Gabbert with the basketball, takes a look inside, penetrates, tries to get it down low. Camp brings it back out front to Derek Frank. Frank left side to Brent Wolf, now off to Coppinger, batted loose. It's going to be controlled by St. Mary's, turnover 6. Dickinson High, and down court with the basketball, pulling up Quibby from 17. That doesn't go. And over the back comes Getz. He'll pick up the personal. And it should be bonus time at the other end. We'll go down and shoot the 1-and-1. Dinius will check into the ball game. And it just, it's been one of those games where the basketball has not gone in the hoop as the free throw is missed by Coppinger and the rebound taken down. And as a result, a lot has happened in this ball game. Dickinson High leads it 34-20 with 1:50 left to play in the third quarter. Right-hand side with the basketball. Reitinger, ball poked loose. There's another steal. This time Gabbert with it. 15 turnovers, St. Mary's. Gabbert on the drive, and he's going to pick up the player control. Turnover 7 now against Dickinson High. And the basketball will go back to Bismarck St. Mary's. Inbounds pass comes in to Hogue. Luke with the basketball. Gets it back off now to Quibby. Quibby back to Hogue. Hogue bounces it back to Quibby. Quibby to Hogue. Hogue double team. Comes around Frank. Now picks the dribble up. Goes baseline to Kittleson. Now back off to Hogue. Hogue skips it cross court. Gets it to Quibby. Left side. And Reitinger. Now they go down low. Nice move. Shot is up and good. Good move by Jason Dupont. That's only St. Mary's second basket of the third quarter. The Saints had only 2 baskets in the first quarter, only 2 baskets here in the 30s himself. Free throws up, and that is good. Dinius tonight now. Jason with 6 points in the ball game. His first trip to the free throw line. Emmerich's going to check in. Jaden Blake's going to check out. Blake with 20 of Dickinson High's 35 points here in the ball game. Will make it 21 of Dickinson High's 35 points. 35-22, 36-22 as Dinius gets both free throws home. Jason now on the night with 7 points. 36-22, Dickinson High by 14 with the basketball. Left-hand side, Quibby brings it back out front to Hogue. Hogue back to Quibby. Now back off to Hogue down the wing. Down to 1 minute left to play. They lob it inside, weak side. Reitinger can't get it to go, and then Brent Wolf comes over the back. Boy, they have run that play well tonight. 3-4 times they just pick it to the weak side and run that alley-oop play, lob it up at the backboard, and the guy tries to catch it and drop it in. But this time it wasn't on the shot, it was on the catch, and the ball will go back to St. Mary's, so they'll put it into play from underneath their own basket. Inbounds pass. The Saints have only hit it once, but it's been open. Ball batted loose by Dinius, picked off by Frank, and now it's going to be poked away. Dinius will chase it down, turnover 16. Get it back out front to Frank. Frank with the basketball, back to Dinius. Dinius out front to Frank, off to Brent Wolf. Wolf looks down low, goes to Emmerich. Emmerich inside, gets the pass off. Coppinger off the glass, not good. Rebound comes out low, and it's going to be controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. And the shooting woes for both these teams really continuing. Left-hand side with the basketball. Here comes Dupont. He's cut off, but he's going to be grabbed by Coppinger. So Coppinger will pick it up. For Coppinger, that will be number 2 on the night. 22 seconds remaining to play. Ball put into play. This time it comes in. They go Quibby to Dupont. Dupont spins, turns. His shot blocked away by Frank. Comes back to Quibby, who puts it up and in. Nice effort. Good defensive play by Frank on Dupont, but then it came right back to Quibby, who put it up and in. He has 4 points, down to 5 seconds. I'm not so sure. Dinius knows how much time. Now he puts up a 15-footer at the buzzer. Not good, and that is the end of our third quarter of play. So we've gone through 3. Still not a whole lot of offense for either ball club. Dickinson High leads it 36-24 over Bismarck St. Mary's. We're back in 60 seconds. Through 3 quarters, Dickinson High just 11 of 46 from the floor, just 12 of 21 from the line, 7 turnovers. St. Mary's had only 11 of 30 from the floor, 2 of 7 from the line, 16 turnovers. Dickinson High by a dozen, 36-24. Ball poked loose by Blake. And it'll go back to Bismarck St. Mary's. Dickinson High was 4 of 11 in the third quarter from the floor. St. Mary's 3 of 10. So as we said, it has been a struggle offensively for both teams. Jaden Blake has had a big night, but the ball's out of bounds. The ball will go back to Dickinson High. Turnover number 17. Inbounds pass comes into Dinius. Double teamed. He tries to come through it on the dribble and does. Now picks the dribble up, looking for some help. Cross courts it off to Gabbard. Gabbard brings it down the left side. Looks inside, turns, now skips it back to Karn, and Karn will reset the offense to Gabbard. Well, he says, I'll fire a three-pointer. That isn't even close, and the rebound is going to be taken down and controlled by the Saints underneath the basket. Trying to get free is Dupont, and he's going to be grabbed by Dinius, and it'll be a two-shot situation. 36-24, Dickinson High with the lead. With 7:24 remaining to play in this basketball game. And at the line will be Jason Dupont. Dupont tonight, 6 points in the contest. Free throw is up and good. St. Mary's now 3 of 8 from the line. Verdal checks in. Kettleson checks out for St. Mary's. 36-25. One more shot coming. This one is on the way. This one is up and good. So Dupont hits 2 of 2 from the line, makes it 36-26. Kurt Karn will put the ball into play to Dinius. Here come the Saints again with that full court pressure. Dinius comes through it, left-hand side with the basketball on the dribble. Takes a look inside for Frank. Can't get it to him. Now they bring it back out front to Karn. Now they go back to Dinius. Dinius comes baseline. Ball's going to be kicked out of there. That's Dickinson High. Will put it back into play. 7 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the contest. Dickinson High 36, Bismarck St. Mary's 26. Right side, Dinius. Dinius with the basketball. Takes a dribble, goes inside. Gabbard spins, moves, shot blocked away. Blake gets it back, puts it up off the glass and in. Jaden Blake with another rebound, this time a basket. He has 23 points, 38-26. Again, Dickinson High has the press on. Gabbard with the steal, lays it up and lays it in. Nice move by Sean Gabbard off the steal. Turnover 18. Dickinson High leads at 40-26. Now Gabbard again trying for the steal. Picks up the personal, and the basketball will go back to the other end, and we'll shoot the 1+1. 7th team personal against Dickinson High. Gabbard's 4th, so I think Kelly Ebach's going to check in for him. So Ebach checks into the ball game. Gabbard will check out. 40-26. And at the line, Jason Dupont will shoot 1+1. Dupont tonight, 8 points, make it 9. He's a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. St. Mary's now 50% from the line. They have hit on 5 of 10. Again ready at the line is Dupont. This one on the way, spins in and out and back in again. Dupont will check out. Barth will check in. Also checking out will be Hogue, and checking into the ball game will be Jeff Schmidt. So Schmidt into the contest. A junior. Ball batted loose, but Dinius had it. Now he loses it. Turnover number 8. Underneath with the basketball, Schmidt loses the handle on it. It's going to go out of bounds. Touch last by Bismarck St. Mary's. So the basketball goes back to Dickinson High. 40-28 is our score. 6.5 minutes remaining to play in this ball game. Inbounds pass comes to Ebach, and he falls down trying to get to it. Turnover number 9 touches it and pushes it out of bounds. And the basketball goes back to Bismarck St. Mary's. Into the ball game comes Troy Coppinger. Kurt Karn will check out of the ball game. And the basketball will be put into play by Barth. He gets the pass inbounds to left-hand side to Quivy. Now back off to Barth. Back to Quivy. Nearly walked, but keeps the dribble alive. Now penetrates. Ball batted loose. Dinius with the steal. So Dinius trying for the steal. Picks up the personal. Will shoot the 1-and-1. And going to the free throw line will be Reidinger. So Reidinger 8 points tonight. 0 of 3 at the line. And he'll shoot 1+1. Dickinson High's 8th team personal. Kurt Karn getting ready to check in. Frank will check out of the ball game. Dickinson High, as we said, has run a lot of people in and out of this ball game tonight, just trying to get something going offensively. St. Mary's has done the same, and well, like we said, it's just been a struggle on the offensive end for both of these teams tonight, and the scoreboard shows it. with 6:26 remaining to play. Dickinson High leading 40-29. Reidinger gets both free throws down. He now has 10 points. Karn gets it off to Ebach, and Ebach will bring it down court. Ebach hands it back to Dinius. Dinius with the basketball. Takes a look down low for Blake. Now brings it back out front to Karn. Right side to Ebach. Ebach skips across court to Dinius. Dinius gets it inside to Karn. Karn spins, turns, loses the handle, and he travels with the basketball. Turnover number 10, Dickinson High. And the basketball back to Bismarck St. Mary's with 6 minutes remaining. It's a 40-30 lead for Dickinson High. Barth brings it down court, left side to Quibby. Quibby out front with it. Gets it left-hand side. Three-pointer is going to be put up, and that's going to be short by the Saints Reidinger. St. Mary's still has yet to hit a three-pointer tonight. 0 of 9 from beyond the three-point arc. Ebach gets some pressure, needs some help, gets it off to Coppinger. Coppinger leaves it left side for Dinius. Dinius fakes the three-pointer, now brings it back on the wing, takes a look down low, nothing doing there, fires it way out front to Ebach. Ebach with the basketball, stops off to Coppinger. Coppinger brings it back on the left-hand side to Dinius. Dinius from 12, floats it in and out, not good. Rebound Blake. He's going to be hammered from behind, and he'll go back to the free throw line off the Jason Dinius miss. He'll shoot 2 shots. That personal will go against Verdal. Dupont will check in. Schmidt will check out. Verdal picks up his third, and Jaden Blake tonight at the free throw line. 11 trips there. He is in at 8 of 11. At 15 points in the first half, has 9 in the second half, 24 on the night. First of 2 on the way, in and out, not good. He'll get another. Dickinson High is at just 4 of 11 from the free throw line in the second half. This one is up, this one is good. Blake now with 25 points. Makes it a 41-30 lead for Dickinson High. Right-hand side with the basketball. Josh Quibby will get it off quickly to Barth. Left side. Dupont penetrates, kicks it back out. Three-pointer by Reidinger is up and not good. Karn will come down with the rebound. Clears it off to Dinius, and Dinius brings it down court. Dinius gets the trap. They get it off to Coppinger. He fakes, fires, finger rolls it up and in. Nice move by Troy Coppinger. Coppinger with 5, 43-30. Dickinson High by 13 points. Out front with it, Quibby to Barth. Left-hand side, Reidinger. Reidinger drops it inside. Verdal turns off the glass, puts it up, rolls it around and in. So Verdal with the basket, his first 2 points of the night. They want a timeout, do the Saints. Let's see if it's a full or 20, a 20-second timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. Dickinson High 43, Bismarck St. Mary's 3. Well, back with you. Dickinson High puts the ball into play. They'll bring it down court. Brent Wolf against the pressure. Gets it set up out front to Kurt Karn. Karn, right-hand side. Leaves it off for Gabbett to Coppinger from 17. He turns and spins. Not good. Tap is up by Blake. Not good. Karn puts it up. Not good. Karn gets it back, and he is hammered inside. Well, that kind of capsulizes the way things have gone offensively tonight for Dickinson High. The shot by Coppinger was nearly down. He missed it. Blake tapped it up. That didn't go down. Karn tapped it up. That wouldn't go down. Then he got it back, put it up, didn't go down, but he drew the personal. Now he's at the line, and the free throw won't go down. Well, I guess in a game like this, the way Dickinson High shot from the floor and the free throw line, they have got to feel very fortunate that they're up by 11 points. This is one of those games that you take the win and say, we'll get ready for next week. Hasn't been real pretty as Karn hits the free throw. One thing, again, as you mentioned earlier in the ballgame, the Wizards have done is play some solid defense tonight. Right-hand side. Shot off the glass. Nice move by Dupont as he banks it up straight on off the glass. Makes it 44-34. Across the timeline. The basketball is Gabbert. Gabbert looking inside. Now picks the dribble up. Goes baseline to Brent Wolf. Wolf with the basketball. Gets it back on the bounce pass to Karn. Karn, top of the key, Coppinger. Left side, Gabbert. Gabbert looks down low, brings it off to Brent Wolf. Wolf off to Karn. Karn Against the man-to-man pressure, they go to Gabbert from three-point land. That is up. That won't go down. Rebound battle for it. To go out of bounds. Touched last by Dickinson High. So the basketball will go back to Bismarck St. Mary's. The Midgets now just 2 of 12 from three-point range tonight. St. Mary's from three-point range is 0 of 10. So we've got just 2 of 22 three-pointers made tonight in this basketball game. Right side, Coppinger with the steal. Turnover 19. St. Mary's. Good defensive anticipation by Troy Coppinger as he stepped in front of that pass and picked it away. Right side, they go to Karn. Karn gets the pass off to Coppinger inside to Blake, and Blake's going to be held up inside. It's the basket, but the whistle before the shot, so that'll put Blake at the free throw line. Dinius will check in. Gabbert will check out. Blake tonight at the line in the second half, 2 of 4. He is 9 of 13 for the ball game. Has 10 points in the second half, 25 in the ball game. First of 2 on the way, rolls around and drops in. Cade now with 26 points tonight, and he's up around double digits again in rebounds. 3 block shots tonight. Another standout night for the talented senior. He's got another one, 27 points. For Jaden Blake, 46-34. Dickinson High by a dozen with 3 minutes left to go in the basketball game. St. Mary's hold, right side, penetrates inside, tried to dish it off down low to Verdal. One of the midgets got a hand in there and slapped it up onto the stage, so it'll go back to the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. Putting it into play will be Dupont. Dupont bounces it off Blake, now shuffles inside, puts it up, not good, but I think Blake will pick up the personal. And Dupont will go to the line. Blake picks up his second. And Dupont will shoot 2. Dupont tonight has 10 points in the ball game. Let's make it 12 points, 8 here in the second half. He's perfect, 6 of 6 tonight at the line. And he'll shoot 2. First one is up and good. He'll get another. 46-35. Dickinson High by 11. One more shot coming at the line. This one is on the way, and this one is good. So Dupont tonight at the line, 8 of 8, 14 points, 46-36. The pass off, batted loose. It's going to be controlled by the Saints. Turnover number 11 behind the back pass on the baseline. It's out front. They go inside. Verdal kicks it back out. Reidinger from 3, puts it up, can't get it to go. Coppinger will yank it out of there. Get it off to Dinius as the Saints really scrambling now. Dinius comes across the timeline, goes inside to Blake. Blake from 12 turns, puts it in and out. Not good. And the rebound's going to be taken down, controlled by the Saints. On the alley-oop inside, shot is up, not good. As just a little bit missed timing by Reidinger as he went up in the air trying to get it down. And it's helter-skelter time right now. Dinius with the basketball. Gets it to Brent Wolf, and now they want to whistle and a timeout, but they got the personal. Let's see what we got first. We'll go to the other end and shoot. Karn will go to the line. 2:09 remaining to play. 46-36 our score. Dickinson High by 10. And at the line, Curtis Karn. Karn tonight, 1 of 4 at the line. He has 1 point in the ball game. Free throw attempt is up and good. He'll get another. Jaden Blake checks out of the ball game. Also checking out is Dupont, and Schmidt checks in for St. Mary's. Frank, Coppinger, Karn, Dinius, and Gabbert. Second free throw by Karn. He's up and good. Down court with the basketball. Come the Saints. Right-hand side. They drop it baseline to Barth. Barth goes back on the wing to Schmidt. Now back to Barth. Barth out front, gets it off. Quibby's going to fire up a three-pointer, and the Saints finally got one down. Their first three-pointer of the night. Quibby now with 7 points. Dinius double team goes to Coppinger, 48-39. Out front, Karn. Left side, they go to Coppinger. Coppinger with the basketball off to Dinius. Right side to Gabbert. And the whistle will put Dinius at the free throw line. So Jason Dinius will go to the line. He'll shoot the 2-shot situation. It's 2-shot bonus time. Dinius tonight, 7 points in the ball game. He is 2 of 2 at the line. DuPont in. Hogue checks out for St. Mary's. Also getting set to check in. Dickinson High in the lead. Free throw attempt is up and good. Denius now with 8. Dickinson High's lead is 10, 49-39. Second free throw's up and good again. 50-39, Dickinson High in the lead. Midgets have shot free throws after really struggling in the third quarter. Just 4 of 10 have hit on 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter from the line. They lead it by 11 with a minute 20. Three-pointer by Reidinger is up. Not good. Rebound. Verdal pulls it down. Now they get it inside. The ball is off the hands and out of bounds. Turnover number 20 against Bismarck St. Mary's. As Reidinger couldn't hang on to it. Blake checks back into the ball game. Coppinger will check out. Verdal checks out. Boy, both coaches running all kinds of people in and out. Now back into the ball game comes Barth as Reidinger will check out. Karn will put it into play. Karn drops it off to Frank. Frank with the basketball. Pushes it across the timeline, and Barth from behind grabs him and picks up the score. Dickinson High by 11. Free throw attempt on the way by Frank is up and good. He'll get another. 51-39. Dickinson High's biggest lead has been 14 in the ball game. Another one up, and this one comes off not good. St. Mary's will yank down the defensive board. Barth gets the outlet, brings it across the timeline at the minute 10 mark remaining to play. Saints are going to have to look in a hurry here to score. Top of the key with the basketball. It is Quibby. Quibby left-hand side to DuPont. Batted loose. Blake steals it away. One of the midgets deflected it. Blake comes up with it. Gabbert with the basketball. Gets it to Karn, to Denius. Denius double teamed, and he's going to be hammered. Let's see who that goes against. Picking up the personal will be number 21, and that will be Jeff Schmidt. So Schmidt will pick up the personal. 4 of 4 at the line and make it 5 of 5. He becomes the second midget to go into double figures tonight. He now has 10 points. 52-39. Again, the midgets can match their biggest lead of the night, but this free throw is short. Rebound, Frank puts it up, not good. Blake taps it up, not good. Blake gets it back, puts it up and in. What an effort by Jaden Blake on the offensive glass after the miss of the free throw and the tap by Derek Frank. Nearly traveled with the basketball, did Barth. In fact, might have got away with one. Three-point shot is up, not good. Put up that time by Quibby. Rebound comes out long. It's going to be controlled by DuPont. He throws up an air ball from three-point range. And down court comes Dickinson High. Gabbard on the breakaway. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. As he got fouled before he got to the basket. St. Mary's wants a timeout, so they'll get, let's see if they get a 20 or a full here. Bismarck St. Mary's. He'll shoot 2 shots. He readies himself. First one is up, not good. He'll get another. 54-39. Dickinson High by 15 points. This one is up. This one spins in and out, not good. Rebound taken down and controlled by Bismarck St. Mary's. Down to 15 seconds remaining. Barth with the basketball. He's going to throw up a three-pointer. That looks good and is good. Dan Barth with the 3. St. Mary's will get another timeout as they get back to within 12, 54-42 with 11 seconds remaining. And, well, let's sneak in a 30-second break here, Jim. We'll take a 30-second timeout, 54-40. Ball, Kelly back in, Jason Denius in. And bounce pass comes to Denius, and he's going to be followed with 9 seconds remaining to play in the ball game. Shoot a couple of free throws. Denius tonight, 5 of 6 at the line, and he has 10 points in the ball game. Dickinson High has been busy at the line tonight. Ready at the line is Denius, and Jason's first one is up. Not good. He'll get another. 54-42 again, Dickinson High. Another solid effort defensively. This one barely drew iron. Here's the rebound pulled down by the Saints. DuPont brings it down court. Rolls it up and rolls it in, and Dickinson High will just let the clock run out as time expires, and they'll come away with a 10-point victory tonight over the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. Your final score, Dick and Presentation College.